I know that with everything going on in the world, man, it can seem pretty hard to be positive, but you just have to train your mind to be that way consistently. Every single day, you have to work on it to create that kind of mindset for yourself. No, it's easier said than done. Trust me, I work on it every single day. Something as little as just somebody going too slow in traffic irritates me sometimes, and I catch myself being just upset about it. Not mad, but just frustrated. Like, you're in the left lane when you know that's the fast lane. Just get over and let people pass you. It's just little things like that. Just find myself being frustrated. Sometimes things can irritate you at your job, stuff like that. And, you can pass that off as just nothing. That doesn't mean you're being, negative. You're just irritable sometimes, but you're not even really like negative. But at the same time, you don't even want those, thoughts to cross your mind sometimes, or even speak them out loud, put them into the universe. And even if you do, you want to kind of rephrase it or reframe it, or come back with something positive right after. If somebody cuts you off in traffic, or somebody is driving slow in front of you and they irritating you, or anything like that, you may react not though you may react negatively at first, or irritably at first. I think I said that right. You may react in a bad way at first, but then you come back maybe 15, 20 seconds, maybe a minute later, and you kind of just think positive about it, just kind of change the mindset. You don't want to stay in that mood. You kind of let it pass, and then you kind of get over it and put yourself back in a good state of mind. I think that's important, um, especially for a job. If you work regular job, 9 to 5, or any kind of job, because you don't want to do things you hate. Honestly, if you do hate your job, then probably it is time to go. I don't hate my job. I'm not there. I'm not at that point. Because honestly, how I look at jobs right now, and yeah, I get tired, but I say this. I'm big. Everybody wants more money. We all love to make money. Money's important. Let's be honest. It's not everything, but it is important. It's just a part of life. You can't do anything in this life with no money. Um, you just can't. You need money to do certain things. It's how the world works. But the money is important. But at this point in my life, and maybe for a lot of other people, I care more so about the environment that I'm in and the people that I work around. And I know there are those group of people that be like, oh, it don't really matter. I just go to work and I go home. I don't talk to nobody, which is crazy to me. How you could just go to work for, like, you telling me in your 3 to 5 years working at a job, or however long you've been there, you don't speak to nobody. You just walk in and you just a mute the whole time you're at work. Get the hell out of here, bro. Stop lying to the public. Stop lying to the people. Um, you can still have connections at work, but still focus on your job. Like, nobody's saying you got to have sleepovers with people, but to say you don't know people's names, and you don't have relationships with people at your job is crazy to me. It may just be work relationships, but those are still relationships. Those are still people. Like, stop acting like I don't know if I can even say these kind of words yet, so I'm not. But stop acting like a D head, basically. Um, it's crazy to me we act like this, man. Cause no, those relationships are important, man. I think they are. Like, I care about the people I work around. I don't have to be, and we don't have to be all in each other's business. But while I'm here, like, you got to be able to tolerate these people. You got to be, the environment matters. You don't want to come into a job where it's just miserable. People are negative. People are just, it's zombies walking around there. Just people just dead, no energy, no effort, just no care. Like they don't want to live anymore. Like who wants to work in an environment like that? That sounds awful. Like, and that's kind of where like I'm at in my life. Like I try to bring good energy to my job, and no, I'm not always uppity, but I don't have my whole day like that, like down either. Like there are aspects where I try to pass off my energy to other people because I want people to be excited when they come in there. Yeah, you want to go home, you want to do your job, make your money, and go home. But while you got to be here for these 8, 10, 12, 14, whatever hours you working, let's make the most of it, man. Like, bro, you alive. Like, be happy to be here. And also, it's not just about being happy because I know life ain't all sunshine and rainbows. Like, people go through real things. And that's another reason. It's not about being in people's personal business, but you never know what that employee next to you might be dealing with, man. They don't know who to talk to. They don't know who to go talk to, but they got to come into work and put this facade, this smile on. People say leave your problems at the door. Like you spend a lot of time around these people, man, and sometimes they like it's just they you just never know, man. That's why you treat people well. You treat people with respect. You watch how you talk to people, and you bring that type of good energy to work. I think that matters, man. I do. Because you can be somebody, man, that person could have been going through hell. Maybe they mom or their grandma or something. Maybe they child is sick at home, and they're not gonna bring that into work. But the energy that you carry when you in the building and they see you and your presence is in the building, you uplift that person, man, just for even a little bit. Maybe it's 5, 10, 15 minutes. It don't matter. It can be 30 seconds of a conversation, but you made them forget all about their problems that they was dealing with at home, or maybe it was something that happened at work that happened, an hour ago at work, or maybe they just had a conversation with their manager or boss, something that they said that to them that got them a little upset. But then they come talk to you, and you make them smile, you make them laugh a little bit, or you kind of ease the tension up, man, and make them kind of like it's gone. You get it, man. It's just I believe in that, the power of positivity, man. We all need it. Because life is a struggle, life is hard, but be thankful to be here, be thankful to be alive, be grateful to have opportunities to continue to elevate your life and become successful in whatever you wish. And I believe that your energy transfers. Not saying that you got to give all your energy to people. You don't. Energy is in a limited supply, and you have to always be willing to give back to yourself. It's a must. You can't give to others when you're not giving to yourself, man. They say you can't pour from an empty cup. Yes, love yourself, pour into yourself so you can give to others. You are the most important part of your life. But I just think that thinking positive, man, and just having a good mindset about everything, it helps get you through so many things in life, man. It's not about being delusional, and you can be delusional. I mean, I love to be delusional about things and think things are gonna work, even if I don't see it yet or it hasn't happened yet. Yeah, but delusion is great. What I'm saying is that you don't live life thinking that it's all sunshine and rainbows. No, it's not, man. It isn't. We all go through these ups and downs. But why would you want to just sit in it? Why would you just want to sit in that and dwell in that when there's so much life and beauty out here as well? Like, why would you want to live in that darkness or that negativity or just that gloom? Why would you want to live in that? Why would you want to live in that, man? You don't. It takes time. Think things are easier said than done, obviously. Uh, it's a big thing. And that is true. You know, things are easier said than done, but you get on the internet or you hear all these people and you hear all these experts, you listen to and you resonate with what clicks with you, man. Don't listen to everything, not even me. I'm just somebody that's just speaking my mind, speaking my truth, speaking what's on, like just trying to share my story and share my experiences. But you take what resonates, man, and whatever is important to you. Because everybody has these sayings of what you should do. And it's the truth. Some things, man, like there are rules of thumb and there are rules apply to life that apply to us all. But I try to learn to give people grace for things. And we know, don't sugarcoat everything, don't sweeten everything. Sometimes you got to keep it brutally honest with people. You do have to do that. But at the same time, man, I try to let people live life on their own timeline and respect that. Um, because saying it, like I said, is so easy. And people forget that they had to go through those experiences as well. And I've already talked about things like that. So, kind of in a lot of videos, but you know how it goes, man. You have a message and you know you want to preach it. And I just want to continue to try to preach different mindsets, different positivities, because it's not just for you all, it's for myself too, man. This is my own journal to myself, my own vision for my own life, my own vision for myself and where I want to be and what I want to do. And it may not happen, but like I said, I don't even want to think like that, man. I know it's a realistic possibility that you don't get everything you want in this life. You aren't entitled to anything in this life. um you're not you're not, nobody owes you anything, none of that. You can live your life and be the most forgiving, most gracious, most great person, most kind-hearted person in the world, and this life will still beat you down and tear you up and not give a damn about your heart and how you carry yourself. It can be cruel, man, but it can also be so forgiving and so beautiful and loving and a great experience, bro, based on how you approach it, and how you see it, and how you want to live your life, man. And you don't want to live your life in negativity all the time. Not gonna say it doesn't happen. It does, you know. I already said in the beginning that I go through it, but I'm not gonna make this too long. It's no need to. Just all I'm saying is, man, just learn to be more positive. Work on it every single day. It's always a process. It's just a mindset and continue to beat it into your brain, man. And the power of positivity. Even when you say something, are you feeling irritable? Are you feeling that negativity creep in? Swipe it away right after that with something positive, man. Whatever you have to do to change your mindset and make your mood better. Just continue to work on being positive. Continue to work on having that good energy and share that, man, and give it to yourself, but also share it. We all together out here, man. We really are. We alone, obviously, but we're together at the same time, man.